Just wanted to make a little quick video here to show you how crooked Amazon's search engine shit is. Okay, I got that right, and notice I got it set to all, set to prime, etc. Okay, that's the search I just ran. Now you can kind of go through this and kind of see, alright, get it just a free feel for what the prices we're seeing are. Take note of this one. That's the lowest price I've been able to find, on these particular items, looking, after, hours of searching. Okay, so that's fine and dandy, and of course that's 322 results, but let's filter it by prime. It's 176 results, and again, take note of this one here. Okay, now let's filter price low to high. Oh geez, now it was 176 of them, now we're only talking 68 of them. Now let's go back and compare that. Okay, toys and games, see all 7 departments. Okay, let's look at that. Now let's do the sort again. I want to see if that changes. Toys and games, it's pretty similar, although some of the selections have been eliminated for some weird reason. But anyway, geez, I guess they don't understand what price low to high means. $8.79 is the cheapest one we got, when we saw that $7.99 one, clear as day before, and oh no, they don't get cheaper, they just get progressively more expensive. Isn't that interesting? So, not only do most of the selections disappear, but of course the cheapest one, which you'd certainly expect to see on this list, is nowhere to be found. And these are sponsored, keep in mind. Anything that's like that can deviate from this, anything that says sponsored, you got to keep an eye out for those, because those can deviate for the general, price list, so they may or may not be in ascending order, in other words. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's nowhere to be found. In fact, let's look through the whole list, because there's only 2 pages of it. Geez, that was easy. Where is that thing? Well, it's nowhere to be found. So, let's go look on this. Okay. Geez, don't really see it here. That's not appropriate. Quite often this little thing is about the best way to find deals, but it's kind of like a potluck kind of thing. $9.99. And sometimes you got a lot of pages, and sometimes not. Like this particular instance, $14. That's kind of close to. Since you're getting 2 of them, that's close to what I was seeing. In fact, that's actually probably a better deal than what I was seeing. But that's because you're getting 2 of them instead of 1. It's still more expensive. But still, that $7.99 one, nowhere to be found, is it? So, and here, well, there's not really any other windows. So sometimes you get lucky and have more choices. Let's see, in this comparison deal, no, they're nowhere to be found. They just show you more expensive ones generally. It's not always the case, but usually. 47 of these windows, as you can see. Like I said, there's a chance that might show up here somewhere, but again, like I said, good luck with that kind of thing. But like I said, this is just downright crooked. There's really no excuse for this to work this way, because most people probably aren't aware of how they're being shanghaied on this. So they're just browsing along, thinking, oh, price low to high, oh yeah, oh, that's got to be the lowest price. No, it's not the lowest price. In fact, a lot of times it's not even near it. I mean, at least that was fairly close to the lowest price. But boy, I'll tell you what, and by the way, this was just lucky, that it happened to show up. I mean, sometimes I'll actually search for hours, trying to find you know, a deal respectively this good. You know, because sometimes, you know, you'll see really high price items. Usually just the general search does produce somewhat fairly low prices, but if you think you're seeing the lowest price, especially if you sort it like this, don't count on it. So, you know, anyway, just buyer beware. Amazon ain't everything they make themselves out to be. And oh, by the way, my theory for all this is for people that are, you know, vigilant about trying to find the best deal they have. You know, my theory is they do shit like this to intentionally waste your time. You know, they want to keep you on their website for as long as possible, making you have to hunt for things like, you know, like I just did, you know, having to go through stuff like this so they can try to sell you stuff you're not even really interested in. You know, so you have to sort through shit tons of, you know, mounds and mounds of different products, most of which, you know, have nothing to do with what you're looking for, or you know, maybe are related to it. But the fact of the matter is that, and that's good to some extent, because I do actually discover a lot of things. But what I resent is just how much effort you've got to exert to do that, to actually finally get to that lowest price. I mean, literally, for something like this, I'm not kidding you. I can spend 3 or 4 hours straight doing nothing but searching for that one item, okay, because of all the crap I have to go through. And then on top of that, it can get a lot worse if there's a lot of distractions, you know. But like I said, they make this they make this entirely too difficult. Again, I don't mind this a little bit. I mean, I do mind them not giving you the lowest price for a sort, though, because that's just flat out crooked. But I don't mind, you know, like I said, getting a little bit of a runaround, simply because I do sometimes make good discoveries doing that. The things I wasn't even aware that I wanted, you know, or shouldn't even be looking for, you know, I actually find really good deals on it and realize that, geez, you know, that would be handy. So I'm not saying it's complete, you know, completely ridiculous, but I think it's way too much effort you got to put into it to try to find the best deal. Like, if instead of spending 3 hours trying to find this, if I had to spend 30 minutes trying to find it, that would be okay. It wouldn't waste as much of my time. But it's fucking ridiculous how much time I have to spend on Amazon trying to find good deals, and how much time they waste. They should fucking pay me to shop there. So anyway, this is just way over the top. So wish the Federal Trade Commission or somebody would step in and do something about it.